Hello, today I'm going to show you how to solve this triangle game, also known as the Cracker Barrel game, with 4 memorized patterns. These 4 patterns are guaranteed a win regardless of which peg is removed to begin the game. The first pattern will involve the 3 corner pegs because they're all the same. If I remove this peg, it's the same as removing that peg. If you rotate, you can see. Because this is a 3-sided triangle, equal-sided triangle, this can work. The second pattern is going to involve removing any one of the pair of 2s. So these 6 pegs are going to have a similar pattern. The third pattern is going to involve the 3 pegs that are centered on the side, peg here, this one and that one. And the fourth pattern will involve the 3 central pegs because, like I said, whichever way you rotate, they're all the same. Before I show you the routine, one thing I want you to know is that while I'm solving, I look for distinct patterns that can appear. One pattern is called the V. It can be upside down, it could be facing sideways, etc. This V is a bad V. There are 2 V's. This is a dead end V. You will not win. You can move here, you can move here, but you will always be left with 3 pegs standing. The winning V is what I call a side V because the side of the V hugs the side of the triangle. This is a guaranteed win V. Now, please don't jump this way because this guy will be left stranded. You're going to hug the side. Jump to the side, jump towards the side. We are still on the side, and then we have the last peg standing. 3 of the patterns I'm going to show you are going to lead into the V for the final solution. The 4th pattern, which is my least favorite, the center sides, will not end up in the V. We'll find what I call a lazy upside down form, and we will still be able to solve it. So first I'm going to show you how to solve with the corner peg remove. For this, the pattern is going to be as follows: 4, 9, 12, 3, 11, 10. I don't memorize the 1 and 2. You can if you want to. But what I'm going to look for is something I call the lightning bolt, which I can convert into a V. 4, 9, 12, 3, 11, 10. So here we go. The way I number my pegs as follows: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 4, 9, 12, 3, 11, then 10. And I can see my lightning bolt wants to form. First I remove the 1 to form my bolt, and then the 2 to form my lightning. So here's my lightning streak and my thunderbolt. From there I take it into a V. It's a winning V because it's hugging the side. Stay to the side, jump towards the side. We are still on the side, and we have the last peg standing. Okay, so like I said, this pattern can work with any of the corner pegs. When it's time to solve any of the other corners, you have 2 choices. Okay, give me 1 second. First choice, you can rotate the triangle. So if this one is removed, you can just rotate the triangle and solve as before. If you do not want to rotate, all what you do is you change the way you number. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you do the 4, 9, 12, 3, 11, 10, and it will still work. This also applies to the peg in this corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and you're guaranteed a win. The second pattern we're going to solve is for the pairs. So 6 pegs to remove or to solve learning one pattern. The numbering will be as follows: 7, 13, 2, 11, 15, 6. You can memorize the 12 and the 5 if you want to, but generally I don't. I look for my bird and I can convert the bird to a V. I have circled this 11 and also this 4 because when you reach this point, there will be 2 possible choices. One is failure, the other one is success. And I will show you which one to move when the time comes. So the number is 7, 13, 2, 11, 15, 6. 7, 13, 2, 11. You have to move the 11 up towards the 1. If you move sideways, you will not make it. So 11 up towards the 1, 15, and the 6. You could see my bird is trying to form, but this peg is throwing it off. So I have to jump towards him from the side using the 12 and then jump back so that my bird is formed. And you can see the bird. Okay. From the bird, I move it into a V. Be careful. If you remove this one, you will get a dead end V. Remove number 13 instead to get a V that hugs the side. Keep to the side. Jump towards the side. And then you have one peg standing. Okay. Like I said, this pattern can be used to solve 6 of the pegs. What you can do, like I said before, you can rotate or you can change your numbering. So give me 1 second. So if this peg here, and that peg have the same pattern, if you remove this peg, you can rotate it to solve or just change your numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If this peg is removed, change your numbering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. Now, if this peg is removed, this is mirror images, okay? So what you do is you change your numbering going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm counting backwards. So my 7 would be here rather than here. And I just do my 7, then my 13, then my 2, 11, 15, 6. But the numbers will be reversed. Okay, so we have shown the pattern for these 6 pegs. The next peg will be the center side peg. That's my least favorite because it does not lead into a V. This pattern is very similar to the one I just showed you. 11, 13, 2, 11, 6, 15. So we have a switcheroo, the last 2 numbers, and instead of starting with 7, we do 11 twice. Because this one is difficult, I recommend memorizing the last 3 numbers also. It's up to you. Generally, I don't because I can see where the pattern is going. This is going to be called my lazy 4, or sometimes it looks like a V with a dot and a dot. But I will show you when we get there. So 11, 13, 2, 11, 6, 15. 11, 13, 2, 11, 6, 15. If you remove the 15 first, you will not win. Okay, and then we move the 14. And my lazy 4, if I turn it upside down, you can see it wants to look like a 4, but the pegs doesn't allow it to have a straight line down. Or you can call it the V with the dot and the dot. It's up to you. But lazy 4 is fine for me. So I'm going to flip it back the way we had it originally. And then we're going to remove the 3. And in the 4, there's 2 options. jump the 4 to the space that was just emptied. Okay, now move everything up towards the 1. Move everything up towards the 1. And now we can solve to have your last peg standing. Like I said, for the other center size, either you can switch the or rotate the triangle, or you can change your numbering. Okay. The last pattern is for the central 3 pegs. Give me 1 minute. The central 3 pegs, if you notice, they are the center peg in the row of 3. So this peg, center in the row of 3, is the same as this peg in the center in the row of 3, etc. So these 3 pegs have the same pattern. So for this pattern, we're going to memorize as follows: 14, 7, 2, 11, 3, and 10. I'm going to look for the bird, convert to the V for my solution. The 12 and the 1 is optional if you want to memorize it. 14, 7, 2, 11, 3, and 10. So here we go. That's my 14. 14, 7, 2, 11, 3, and 10. Okay, I'm gonna jump here because this guy is gonna be isolated to form that what looks almost like a V, or it's actually a bird. This guy is by himself, so to not leave him stranded, I'm gonna jump towards him, and you can see the bird has formed. And he's gonna jump back. Oops, no, he's not gonna jump back. If I move him, I will form a dead end V. Instead, I'm gonna move number 4 to form a V that hugs the side until we have the last peg standing. Okay, and that's how you solve this triangle game. Once again, the patterns as follow: 4, 9, 12, 3, 11, 10 for the corner pegs, 7, 13, 2, 11, 15, and 6 for the pair pegs. Look for the bird, convert to the V. Then the center side pegs, 11, 13, 2, 11, 6, 15. Look for the lazy 4 or the V dot dot, whatever makes you happy. And then the 3 central pegs, 14, 7, 2, 11, 3, and 10. Look for the bird, convert to the V. Thank you.